Hello again, Brinnington, and after a long break, welcome back to Cooking Up a Storm. I'm still Wendy, and Mark is once again waiting for us in the kitchen, and today we'll be making a hearty chicken stew. To make this recipe, you're going to need 2 chicken breasts, 3 to 4 potatoes per portion, 2 large carrots, an onion, 1 chicken stock cube, or substitute with a vegetable stock cube if you prefer, and 1 to 2 generous spoonfuls of mixed herbs. Now, let's go over to Mark in the kitchen.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to the kitchen for season 2 of Cooking Up a Storm. It's been a long time coming. We've been working hard to bring it back. We'd have made a deal with the devil if we could, but Boris was unavailable. So we're going to be working with the pantry to make sure that you get the fresh ingredients you're going to need. Talking of fresh ingredients, today we're going to be making a hearty stew to my favourite recipe. So, no more of me.
Huzzah!
Thanks. Let's get on and show you the fresh ingredients. So here we have the basic ingredients: potatoes, onion, carrots. I'm using chicken. Now I'm using frozen chicken. We'll discuss the difference between this and fresh shortly. First thing to do, let's prepare everything for the pot. First, cut your potatoes down. Cut them small. The smaller you make them, the better they'll cook. Don't go too small or you're going to be getting mash. About that size, that's just fine. Slice them, cube them, dice them, whatever you want to call it. Just make sure that they're cut so they'll cook through. Carrots are super easy. Top and tail, slice them into rings. Peel your onion, then slice it up, same way you sliced up your potatoes. This is going to give bulk and it's going to give some extra flavour to your stew. Okay, so that's the veg prepped, the chicken's out of its wrapper. Now let's take everything over to the slow cooker and stack it up.
Don't forget that you can use any meat with this recipe, or leave it out completely for a veggie-friendly meal.
So, first things first, into the slow cooker go the potatoes. Nice solid base. On top of those goes the carrots. On top of those go the onions. Now you might choose, quite possibly, to sweat these all down before we start. That's fine, just remember to add plenty of water.
If you don't have a slow cooker, remember that you can make a stew in a stock pot or even a large saucepan.
Now make sure when you add your water, it covers everything. Now on top of that, I'm going to add the chicken. Now, you're going to hear a lot of complaints about me using frozen chicken. You're going to hear a lot of people talking about cooking it through properly. Just remember to adjust the amount of time you're going to cook for to allow for the frozen chicken. And now we just leave it cook overnight. So it's bedtime, and just before we toddle off, it's time to check how everything's cooking. So let's have a look.
Well, I have to say I'm very happy with that. It's cooking well. Now all I need to do before I head off to bed is to skim the foam off the top.
Good morning, everyone. It's coffee o'clock, so there's just time to check on how the stew has cooked overnight. Let's take a look. Well, didn't I say it was going to cook down? That actually looks really nice. You can see that the chicken is broken up. Just going to give that a little stir, and then we're going to leave it cook a little bit longer. So, lunchtime is here. Let's see what we've got. Should be ready to eat. Well, it certainly looks right. It's broken down. It's all mixed in. Give it a little stir. You can see the chicken is shredded down. Now, if you want at this point, you can add some gravy granules or something to thicken it up. I'm just going to go with it straight from the pot with a little help from Nessie. It's plenty to get a taste. And a spoonful of everything. Let's go. It's good to be back. Brinnington, it's over to you.
If you make too much, you can always pop some in the fridge for another meal. Don't forget to reheat it properly.
Which is exactly what I'm going to do, because I'd much rather eat a nice fresh stew than some pre-packed garbage.
Really?
Oh, ye of little faith. Who needs takeout when I'm cooking fantastic food every week?
And that's it for this time. Don't forget to share your meals on the Brinnington Big Local Facebook page, and we'll see you here again next week. Happy cooking!